Please subscribe and click on the notification button so you could get our latest news. Happy listening. Apologize to Sowore, Dasuki, others over rights abuse. Ex-Apc Chieftain tells Buhari. Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, Timi Frank, has urged President Olusegun Obasanjo to apologize to Omoyele Sowore and Sambo Dasuki and other detained Nigerians for fighting for human rights. In a statement made available to journalists yesterday, Frank applauded the Senate of the United States of America and the American government for putting pressure on the Nigerian government to release the jail, thanking Nigerians, especially human rights lawyer Femi Falana, who fought for justice even with threats to his life. He urged that the pressure put on the U.S., if not for the pressure put on by the U.S. government, the duel will still be languishing in detention. Declaring, truly, the American government is the police of the world. He charged the U.S., European Union, United States, United Nations, and all lovers of democracy, including Nigerians in the diaspora, to put more pressure on the Nigerian government to release all the political prisoners in the country. President Muhammadu Buhari government has succeeded in oppressing its citizens. No more freedom of speech and the right to association. Just a few days ago, General Buhari and APC thugs beat Deji to stupor. The activist was beaten up for protesting against the continuous detention of Sowore. Yet the ruling party have the nerves to accuse the opposition of masterminding the attack. Nigerians, this is what we face. This is what we face. They just toss us around like a ball. But no to this, their rubbish that they keep doing in the country. An end must come to this. And surely the end is now. Thank God for the net. That's why they are trying to pass a social media bill so that you and I can no longer air our view or speak up for what is wrong in government. I urge you to please go ahead and subscribe. Click on the notification button because this is one of the ways that we get our message out to the ends of the world, to the United Nations, to the Americans, to the European Union, and all lovers of democracy. It's by you and I subscribing. As we do that, this message gets to all around the nations of the world. And surely you will see the response, and you will see the mass response from all over asking what is going on in Nigeria. Can you see that the governments are behaving and coming to their senses with the release of the drill recently? When the letter came from the Americans, definitely, when we speak together as one, when we come together as one, as a unit, when we bind ourselves together and raise up our voices, when you and I lend our voices, we will be heard. Because we need good roads. Nigerians we're not selfish people. We are not asking for too much. We are only asking for good roads, good schools, electricity, water, hospitals, basic amenities, our human rights. Just respect them and treat us like the people who voted you in. Are you there to serve or to be served? Most of what the leaders do is just oppression. So I urge you Nigerians, please go ahead and subscribe so we can get the message out there. Not subscribing, not saying nothing, you're not doing any good. Because tomorrow our children are going to grow up and you'll be asked, what did you do? Your little participation today speaks volume and it goes a long way. Let's come together, leave a comment, let's look at these issues and let's get it out there to the nations of the world so that we can get help. Thanks very much for listening and do have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.